All right, boys and girls, welcome back to the drive-through for a quick little 5-minute lesson on angle relationships and parallel lines. This is basically all the converse to 2.1. So if this seems like deja vu to you, it's because we're just doing our theorems in the opposite order, which means they're biconditional. If you've been paying along or paying attention up to now, then maybe you'll remember what biconditional means. So let's just look. This will be a quick video. So look at the difference. This looks exactly like our picture from yesterday, but the if now does not have lines that say these are parallel, but they do have marks that indicate the angles are congruent. So look what it's saying. If a transversal cuts two lines so that corresponding angles are congruent, then those lines must be parallel. So it's just the converse of yesterday. And that means it's biconditional. You can state these in either order and they're true. So here you see the converse of the alternate interior angles theorem. If alternate interior angles are congruent, then the lines are parallel. If same side interior angles are supplementary, then the lines are parallel. And if alternate exterior angles are congruent, then the lines are parallel. Okay, so this gives us now 4 different ways that we can prove lines parallel. And now what I want you to do after this video is I want you to try to construct a parallel line. How are we going to do that? Well, it looks like we start with a line and a point that is not on that line. We want to draw a line through this point parallel to this line. How might we do that? It looks It looks like we're just going to copy the angle at point P. And if we copy the angle here, then we'll have corresponding angles congruent, and then therefore the lines must be parallel. So how do we copy an angle? We mark, and then we copy that arc. Then we measure the distance from B to C and put our compass on this point Q and swoop the same arc down here. So now we have an intersection point. And the intersections of these 2 points determine angle QPR, which we have now proven to be congruent to BAC because we copied it. And since corresponding angles are congruent, these 2 lines must be parallel. So now we're using this logic to actually build lines that are indisputably parallel. That's kind of what we're doing. Hope this helps. We'll see you guys soon. Boom.